In women's history, there is something that's denoted as the urinary leash. And what it is might be surprising, or it might make perfect sense. But essentially, there was a period in time where women's restrooms were not required by law. And so the urinary leash essentially was the time that a woman could be out and about with whatever measures that she'd have to take to be able to return home and go to the restroom. I've gotten really into this podcast called The Disabled Stall, and recently they did a video. Maybe it's not recently, I've been watching a lot of them in the original order, but they did a video talking about PMAth and how that exists for disabled people as well, similar to the urinary leash. Um, Disabled people have to essentially ration their drinks and figure out if the restroom that they're at is actually accessible for them, which accessibility is quite broad. And a lot of the times when you have people working on accessible features who aren't disabled, they kind of miss the mark. And that could be something like the bar is in a place that's not really helpful or something like that. And so they talked about this modern instance where disabled people are also essentially having to do a math to figure out how long they can be out of the house or how long they can be at a certain event or place because of the accessibility of the restrooms. And so I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was something interesting and I never really thought about it in the same way. But once I made the connection, I was like, oh my God. So something to think about when you are creating accessible restrooms, that when we make accessible restrooms, we actually keep in mind the people that we're making it accessible for, and we consult with those communities.